So I want to talk about a topic that a lot of us know. A lot of us live on TikTok, doom scrolling, bed rotting, scrolling on TikTok all night for hours. That topic is brain rot. Now, brain rot is my generation. This is Gen Z. As a part of Gen Z, I would consider myself to be a pioneer in the rise of brain rot. You could say I'm a settler in the brain rot wagon train. And honestly, it's gotten to a very popular degree that it's not even niche anymore. Like, it's not even just on TikTok or whatever. It's literally everywhere. Your parents probably slang some brain rot terms. I know my dad does. Glaze this, glaze that, diddy this, diddy that, baby oil this, baby oil that. Is that brain rot? Diddy? I don't know, but when my dad says it, it's hilarious. Now, I wrote down a list of 8 of the most popular rotted words that the human brain could create. This is just part 1. So I'm gonna go through 3 of them in this video. 3 of my favorites. These are my favorites, These three are good. I wrote them down in my journal. These are all my thoughts. All my notes, man. The rest I'm just making up as I go. First word I'm gonna go over is baby oil. No, I'm kidding. First word we're going over is Diddy. No, I'm kidding. Alright, what's up everybody? I just recorded the whole video and the audio did not go through, so I'm pissed. It's the next day and I just decided to just do it again. The second word in our Hall of Fame is Sigma. So the word Sigma, I didn't make this up. This is from Google. The word Sigma refers to a successful, independent, and self-reliant individual, often a man who is seen as a model of status, success, and attractiveness. So there is a sort of hierarchy between in the Sigma whatever, the high whatever. It goes, so it's like a tier list, right? Like, so the first one, S would be Sigma, and under that would be Alpha, or actually it would be, what's Omega? I don't really give a shit. And I really don't want to look it up, but I don't care that much, to be honest. So it would be Sigma, Alpha, and then Beta. So alpha males are dominant, charismatic leaders at the top of social hierarchies. The cool kids at school chucking the nerds into the lockers. Alpha males. Beta males are cooperative, empathetic, and supportive figures who prefer harmony and often follow others. So the beta males are like the sweaty nerds. Nerds in suspenders getting thrown in the lockers, getting their heads dunked in the toilets. Now, the Sigma male, which is apparently a recent concept. Apparently they were just discovered. This is a recent development in what you call it, Sigmaology. So the Sigma scientists just found the Sigma male. This is a new breed. Is an independent, self-reliant individual who operates outside the traditional hierarchies, possessing similar strengths to an alpha, but without the need for dominance or social recognition. So reading that, it kind of reminds me, have you guys seen the article of, I think it was like a grizzly bear, and he was said to it said he got hit by a train and survived. And he also fathers 75% of the cubs in the area or something. That's alpha. That's a Sigma male. So let's go on YouTube. As you can see, there are so many Sigma male videos, mostly from this one guy. You can just look, they're all bad ass dudes. White dudes with beards. Apparently every Sigma is just a white male with facial hair. So me. Let's just watch a little bit of this and see what the Sigma professor has to say about Sigmas. Let's look at the comments. I feel like a lot of these are just joking. Now let me read a comment that I found from that video. To all Sigma males out there, I salute you. A Sigma male in heart and soul. 600 likes, 600 Sigmas. So according to all my research I've done, the basic breakdown of Sigma is they can be very hard to spot. They are mysterious but dominant. They are quiet and they are loners. Not in a bad way though, in a good way. They can be very hard to spot. Stay safe, everybody. With that out of the way, I want to leave you with a quote that I found in that video that we just watched. It really brought a tear to my eye. He said, "Don't beat your meat, defeat it." From Sigma male. Goddamn, that was beautiful. Actually, I have another story that I just found. This is a good story. This just shows the true nature of a Sigma and why you need to always stay 10 toes. Here we go. This story is definitely real. Don't disrespect a Sigma. Let me get my narrator voice.
I'm in high school, and not to brag, I'm probably the most Sigma Alpha male that has ever walked through the school hallways. Obviously, everyone makes way for me when I shuffle through the crowds to get to class. I'm almost like the main character in anime. As I got to class, I heard a little twerp saying, "Ew, Flopper, Chan stinks." Wait, what? Okay. I couldn't let it slide. This twerp wouldn't really say my stench stinks. I even used my Adidas cologne today. In class, I saw the twerp ask to go to the bathroom. Then I asked to go as well. I had a big menacing grin on my face as I followed him to the bathroom. "Flopper Chan, it's a civil stall. What are you doing here?" I laughed. I'm feeling romantical.
What the?
His confused face disappears. He starts quivering. What? The grip goes crazy.
Yo, what? Dude, what am I reading?
I can't control my demons anymore, he shouts. "No more, please. I'm sorry, help." I say, "Alright, bud, I'm done." But the grip is too crazy. I can't escape. He's got me in domain expansion. Grip. The moral of the story is if it's grippy, it's gonna be sticky.
Dude, what?
So, yeah, true story. Be careful out there. Enough said about that. Let's move on to our third brain rot word, which is Riz. Now, Riz is probably one of the first brain rot words that I can even think of. I remember seeing like this one guy on TikTok, and he was like, it was this guy. It was this dude. I don't know if it's a guy. Sorry if it's not. I don't know. I don't want to do. I didn't look into it. Okay. I remember seeing it. He's like this, and that was pretty much, you know, people. They called him the CEO of Riz. This was the first guy. I used to see this dude all over Instagram with that stupid video, him with his tongue flying or flopping around. That was the CEO of Riz. That was the first one. Somebody did replace him, and that dude is the Rizzler. Oh, sorry, no. This is the Rizzler. Okay, so the Rizzler is very interesting. I think he's about 8. He is the creator of the Riz face. So like this, like if you ever seen one in class, like you turn around and there's some loser in the back, and he's like,
This is the Riz face. Got the jawline out.
So yeah, he created that, and for some reason, I've seen him appear on late night TV, which is so random. Like he has like America in a chokehold. I see him all over TikTok, not as much anymore. Yeah, he was on like Jimmy Fallon, and he was showing off the Riz face, and Jimmy Fallon was like, "How did you come up with that with the Riz face?" He's like,
"I just did it. Dad, record me," and then I just did it, and that was it.
And when he said that, I was like, goddamn genius. He's a goddamn genius. Also, this is super random. Another one of these random things is him showing up on the red carpet of a Marvel movie, Thunderbolts, and he's like dressed up as Red Guardian. All right, where was I? My mom just busted down my door. Right. So he was on the red carpet. I don't even know what he was doing there. I guarantee nobody there even knew who he was. I don't know how he snuck on there. But speaking of Marvel and superheroes, if the Rizzler is our Captain America or our Spider-Man, right? He's the superhero. When you have superheroes, you always attract
super villains.
We're gonna need a Thanos, right? So our Thanos is going to be Baby Gronk. Now, Baby Gronk, I think he's like 13 or whatever, and I've seen him on TikTok for at least a few years. But Baby Gronk was also associated with Riz or whatever, right? Or like the word Riz. Now, I have seen some things about Baby Gronk and the Rizzler having like a turf war for who gets to become the CEO of Riz, right? I've seen him call him out on Twitter. I saw one video of him doing it. But they're having this, beef. Well, I think it's one-sided. I don't think the Rizzler knows who Baby Gronk even is. Like, I really don't think. Like, the Rizzler, like, I've seen videos of him. He's like a normal kid. I've seen him, like, at the playground, like, playing on, like, the monkey bars. I think this is, like, the biggest one-sided beef in history. Also, when I go on Snap and you go to the right and you go to, like, the subscriptions and they just pop up for, like, all the famous people you can subscribe to, I always see Baby Gronk. The main picture is always a picture of him, like, laid back with, like, very clearly photoshopped abs. Like the dude has like an 8-pack, and I'm like, all right, hey, why are we thirst trapping Baby Gronk? I don't want to see that. Get off my Snap. I got beef with him now, dude. I got beef. I also like, this is a little off topic, but the Rizzler, I always like seeing videos of like comparing the Rizzler to like Tony Soprano and like a mob boss. I just think it's so funny for like no reason. Like It's so stupid. I like to think that he put a hit, or he whacked the old CEO of Riz, the first guy I was talking about. I don't know why it's so funny to me. Like, I'll go on TikTok, and it's just videos of the Rizzler and, like, the Godfather music. So with all this beef, the battle of the Riz was on. The current CEO, the Rizzler, I mean, I don't think much is going on here. But, yeah, I don't think they're kind of at a stalemate here. Because the word Riz, like, same with, like, Glizzy. It's, like, so mainstream now. Like, when you say it, it's not even weird. Like, it's part of just the normal vocabulary now. Like, oh, also, I never even said the definition of what Riz even is. Hold on. So Google says it's a slang term originating from the word charisma that describes someone's skill in charming and attracting a romantic partner. So yeah, that's what it is. Like, with the Rizzler and, like, Baby Gronk, it has nothing to do with that, which makes it even more brain rot. It has nothing to do with, like, the actual, like, Urban Dictionary definition of it, which just makes it even more brain rot, which makes me love it even more, honestly. All right, so those were my 3 favorite words, and I'm gonna pull from my my journal, and I'll pull from the Brain Rot Hall of Fame. Oh, it's gonna be great. Yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed, but I will see you all in the next one. Peace.